usishike hapa kwa picha, shika tu side, shika hapa. Nataka we make sure that it is appearing here in just a minute. So this is the script. Are you seeing here? Let kidogo acha. I want you. Live stream here too. It should be appearing here. Good. Unacheki hapa hivi. Unaona? Hii live stream here. Sasa. This is what I want. Let's go. Gari inachelewa, gari iko right. Wow. Okay, coming in the studio in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's up? This is our live YouTube video with my friend Francis Franjedi.
Hi guys.
Okay, the topic today is remembering back in the days of old school. You remember the days of old school?
When are those days?
Hey, those were the days mkate ilikuwa nini bana? Shilingi 5. Are you old enough to remember that?
Yeah, I used to be given 2 shillings and 50 cents to go and buy a bread.
Well, you mean you are old like Noah?
Yeah, I used to be given 250 shillings for my lunch. You remember those days?
Kuna joke ingine hapo. You remember Billy Graham? Unaona Billy Graham kuna siku alikuwa akisema he's so old mpaka akiongeanga na grandchildren wake wanamwangalianga, are you Noah coming out of the ark or what? Yani anasema the way technology anaiangalia sahi, anasema my goodness. Yeye anakumbuka, do you know what Billy Graham before he became a servant of God, anasema what he used to do? Kazi yake ilikuwa ni kukama ng'ombe na kupeleka waziwa kwa nini uko reserve
kwa sokoni. Kuuza ile muuze ya rejareja. Muuze ya rejareja.
Wewe unajua kukama ng'ombe kitu kwanza?
Kwetu nimetoka area ambayo hakuna mang'ombe bwana. Zile that's where we come from, guys.
Odipo, atupsi ajuku kama ng'ombe. Wewe salimia watu wangu, tuko live kwa TV. Umse la muuliza kama anakumbuka zile days za nini? Za kununua mkate na shilingi 5. Anasema acha shilingi 5, yeye alinunua mkate na shilingi 2. So I'm asking you, are you old like Noah bwana?
Sasa hii tunauza 50.
But how much is bread right now?
Bread right now is 50 shillings. 400 grams.
Alafu, you know the funny thing ni nini? The same bread haijawahi change in grams, haijawahi change in package, but it is the same bread, but the price is different.
Yeah. You guys, it's incredible.
It's showing how the economy is also worse, isn't it? Are we going to go?
I think it's worsening.
Yeah, the economy is worsening.
If we are saying we are buying maize meal, that maize meal is the maize itself. And from the maize, we are getting the maize seed, which is also subsidized. And then also we are getting also the manure, which is also subsidized. So if you add the values of those subsidized maize seed and manure, then you are talking of a packet of maize meal going like 350 shillings. So we are not going ahead. Something must be done.
brother. A company like you see they call Coca-Cola, they are always in profit, no? But a farmer in Kenya, during harvesting, that is where the drama is. Wanaanza kulia. You find Coca-Cola are so organized. Kibole kiona tumetumia video yake setu. Like so organize the mixture, you sell them. But look at Kenyan stuff. I'm not trying to say that all Kenyan things are not growing
well.
Doing well. Yeah, they're not doing well.
There are things we need to appreciate of what has happened.
Yeah, we appreciate and respect some things so far.
Yes, exactly. You know, those days, those hot days, where when getting 100 shillings per day was a problem. It was a real difficult task. But today, getting 100 shillings, like just peeping from the window, and you get 100 shillings. But those days, getting 100 shillings was a very difficult task. Like I remember when I was in primary school, class 1, 2.
Which county was that? Were they county or district?
That district from Eastern district. Eastern province. Machakos district.
Oh, siko angamia huko. Unaweza kusema Eastern na Garbatula.
No,
it's yellow.
Eastern. That was Eastern. It was part of Eastern.
I know.
So those days, I used to ask for a bread, for a pen. Then it's like a parent takes a week to get you a ball pen, which was totaling a cost of around 250 shillings. 2 shillings and 50 cents. You see, you understand. Then I think, to me, the getting a coin, it was a hard task.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like today. So we need to appreciate that today we can get a shilling even from the website.
You can even say today we have sports pesa, boy.
Yes. You have sport pesa. You can play sport pesa. You can play
Sorry for that.
You can play sport pesa and get 1,000 just within 1 hour.
Sasa wacha nikushangaze. I'm waking up this morning naangalia KTN. They are saying there is a boy. I don't know, he's a man. Amepata 230 million
Kenya shillings.
Ameshinda jackpot sijui ya sports pesa.
Yeah, sport pesa jackpot.
At literally that guy Kenya amejua kwa maisha yake tu ni struggles.
Yeah.
Do you know how happy the brother is?
He inherits from Kibera.
Kibera?
Yes.
Jesus.
He inherits from Kibera.
Kama unanisikia kijana su nisambezie 1 million.
I can advise that young man, wherever he is, he should not be misled by friends, peers, women. Let him get down.
Yes, you can.
Use the jackpot very well by investing well in his life. Okay. And I can advise him, can you put that part of that money into crypto wealth, where the money you can trade with your money.
You're talking about cryptocurrencies?
Yes, cryptocurrencies.
Wow, thank you for bringing that up. By the way, Mr. Young Man, whoever won the 230 million, we know we can simply advise, like elders. You know, we are two elders from the old school. The days when getting 1 shilling was a problem, my friend. There was another man of God who was saying, ati walikuwa maskini mpaka kazi yake ilikuwa ni kutembea Kisii akiangalia chini apate 2 shilingi, imagine.
If it was those days, I could have just given him for free. Coins nowadays, we don't pick them as a change. We leave them.
By the do you know even the street children ukimpatia kobole ataki?
Yeah, we don't pick coins nowadays. A coin like this one, a coin like this.
How much is that?
This is our shilling.
You are not working with a shilling, brother.
This is our shilling.
But this is to prove what we are talking about. Old school. We are from the old school. You see this? Can they say it vizuri? This is 1 dinari.
1 shilling.
Kenya shillings.
Which is not in use nowadays. You cannot buy anything.
No, it's about the value. The value has depreciated.
Yes. Those days we used to get 10 tropicals. 10 tropicals. That is a sweet. That was a type of a sweet. We used to buy 10 of them with 1 shilling. That is the value of that sweet was like 10 cents. So, if that was those days, we used to buy a sweet by 10 cents. Nowadays, a shilling cannot buy even a sweet. Then we have developed.
We should go back to different standards. I think Bitcoin should be declared the legal tender in this country or something.
We should also, I think also we need to have another means of exchange, because now it's like our value of our currency is going down. Now, if you want to get something, then you need to get a lot of money to have it. Like this phone. This phone is like, are you seeing
That's a smartphone, yeah.
This is a smartphone.
Yeah.
To get this type of phone is like you need to have 20,000 Kenya shillings.
Yeah.
I think you need to subsidize with this, with another means of exchange. For example, you get around 0.00005 Bitcoin.
Not Dogecoin.
Or Tron.
Wow,
You get this. Then these cryptocurrencies need to be accepted.
Yeah, you're right.
In our markets, so that you can have a cheap and easy way of means of exchange.
Hey man, you are from the old school, but I can see you are at par with technology, bana. Wacha nikusurprise, by the way. You know this MP, our dear MP called Mishra.
Yes.
Mishra was saying he came to Africa, he came to Kenya when he had nothing. Do you know how much he had back in the days when he came to Kenya?
No. Can you remind us?
He said he had 50,000, either 50,000 or 5,000 if I'm not wrong. But you see, I think those were the years of either 80s. So I was thinking about his wealth and where he's come from, and then he's saying in the 80s, if he had 50K, he had nothing when he came to Africa, but he had 50K. But my friend, do you know 50K is in the 80s? So when a millionaire?
That was millions.
If you gave my daddy 50K in the 80s, my friend, angekuwa trillionaire saa hii.
In fact, that's true. Very true.
1980s being paid 5,000, you are farthest bana.
You are the man to be. You are recognized everywhere because you are earning a good salary.
Or it's like saying, okay, I came to Kenya in 2018 and I only had 50 million. You see, I didn't have anything. My friend, 50 million in 2018. You started with something, Bwana.
It's really true.
Anyway, that was Mishra's effort. Anyway. But we are talking of the days, old school time were nice, brother. Do you know, you could give a shilling na unaambia conductor kurudishie change.
I was told those days people used to travel from Rift Valley to Nairobi with 10 shillings.
Wow. Unaongea siku yenye zile basi zilikuwa zinakanga kama rungu ya Moi.
I have not seen them. I was not there, but as I was told by those people who used to travel from Rift Valley to Nairobi, especially the North Rift part of it, Kenya. They used to travel by bus, and the bus was costing 10 shillings.
And I understand you Ukambani guys.
Today, you need to get 500, not less than 500 Kenya shillings to travel from North Rift to Nairobi, and that is the cheapest. That That's it. And by me using the cheapest means possible.
Wow.
But if you get a luxurious car, a private, you need to have, if you have your own car and you want to go to Nairobi, for example, use a machine for around 18cc. It will cost you around 6,000.
Is that a Tesla car?
No, it's
or
not
just
a-
18cc?
It is just as a normal car, with a 18cc engine.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Then it's like you are using 3,500 to say 6,000. With the comparing with the type of the car you are using. So, if that is the cost of today, that means you guys, we need to have to earn more than how much we are earning today. We need to have to get other means of our income. Because nowadays a house in Kenya, especially in North Rift, to get a rental house, if you need to have a one-bedroom house, you need to get around 10K. And many people around here, be employed, they are not getting even that amount of money as their salary. That means we need to pull up our socks. We need to go into businesses. Yes, you guys.
But I want you to understand also, it's not that some guys are lazy or anything. It is that enablement that they want. No, that enablement. You give somebody access to funds, I know right now you can walk in banks and get things like loans, but I'm talking something a bit alternative and different. Watch out a Shylocks. Something that can jumpstart someone. Like I go to my uncle and then I tell him, Uncle, just give me this in 3 months, I'll sort you back. That one is giving you some the funds in good faith. You get the picture. You get the picture. But I think we also need to come up with creative ways of creating wealth. What do you think can be your suggestion?
I think people need to introduce, we need to get them to understand about cryptocurrency. I think it's the remedy of our day.
Wow.
Cryptocurrency, you can trade with cryptocurrency. You can become a dealer. What do you call them?
Traders.
A trader. You can trade Bitcoin. You can trade another coin, and then it also you become you earn more coins. You earn more coins on top of what you earn on the other manual or employed jobs. You add on top. So cryptocurrency is a word I think is going to help us much. It's going to help us much.
That's powerful. That's powerful, man.
So we need to understand what is cryptocurrency. And you guys, we can help you. We can help you to understand about cryptocurrency.
And by the way, speaking of that, you see some new creative ways I've seen of late is the emergence of ICOs. You know ICOs?
Yeah.
Can you believe in 2018 we have some, is it 2 Kenyans or 3? Even 4. There are guys who have come up with I don't know how successful the ICOs will end up. There is something called Nurucoin, there is something called Onyx, and there is something called I'm forgetting the other one. Okay, I'll remember the name. Now these guys, they're coming with creative ways of us pulling our resources together so that we can all generate wealth. like the recent ICO called Onyx. It's still ongoing. This man says Africa, we are known as consumers, you know. When you go to Facebook, you make Zuckerberg rich. This channel that we are using to reach people, YouTube, we are making these guys rich. But it's about time we should learn how to come up. We come with our own social media. We come with our own marketplaces like Jumia. You see the things like OLX. Do you know we don't even own OLX?
Yeah.
OLX wanachukua mse kama Eric Omondi, they give him a few millions. And then they say, you guys, we're going your platform. But you need... One thing I like about Onyx, and in fact I shall write about Onyx on the show notes down there. Onyx, this guy is saying, we need to come up with our own marketplace. We use our own currency. And you see, in that ecosystem and that currency working makes the fact that you're using your own currency, sooner or later you'll find you are stakeholders of something big. Like in the month of March, he's saying one Onyx is going to cost only $1. And Kenyans out there, this is not rocket science. If we are using M-Pesa and we are known as the mobile money country, in Africa, owning some Onyx will be a great deal, because this is the wealth of the young people right now. Onyx, in 2 years down the line, it will be worth so much. And if you hold it right now, or you miss the opportunity to buy shares, this is the new way of wealth creation. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand it.
Tell them, man, since we come from the old school, the days of $1 back.
We are learning, and in this world we need to understand that it is important to learn new things. You need to improve ourselves.
That's right.
Even this lady looking at you.
Mom, do you remember the day shilingi tano ungeenda baka usiage ufanye shopping na uende baka Nairobi na urudishiwe change? That's our topic today. The way the economy is so hard, we are living in hard times. I don't know whether it's Bible prophecy. Is it Bible prophecy?
No. The Bible talks of the economic meltdown, but those people who are in Christ, who are in the Lord, in the house of God, is not supposed to affect them. It's not supposed to affect
like
them.
Our father Abraham in dry land.
Yes.
And Isaac.
As Isaac planted.
Hey,
and
speak now.
Isaac planted.
Speak now. Speak
now. We are not supposed to be affected by such meltdowns, which is affecting the whole world. Although sometimes we go through it, but we are not supposed to remain there. I don't tell people who are going through it that they are under the God judgment. No, it is not true. They are not under God judgment. But they need to rediscover what God has for them.
Okay.
Rediscover. You guys.
So you mean as far as economies are concerned and wealth is concerned, like when they say, was it Raila saying that we were at par with Singapore just 25 years ago? What went wrong? What went wrong? You know, are we cursed? Is Singapore more blessed than us, or is it China or Japan?
China.
These guys right now.
I'm told that China. 40 years ago, they were very far. Even they could
far as in backward.
Yeah,
economically.
They could not even produce anything. But today, if you go to China, you'll be surprised. You think you are in heaven.
Viatu, aki Mungu saidia third world. Viatu, akule shushaida.
But my friend who went to America,
was in an old school image, right? Yes. Good. Now this is 1960. According to the title, you know the title of this telecast, I'm a live broadcast, is when old school was cool. But then now let me surprise you. I want to give you a real life story yangu na usinicheke. I was in a school called Union Primary School. And by the way, teachers, I'm sorry when I share this story. Sijui ni shetani alikuwa ameniingia. My mom, that was 93 or 94. Where were you? Makueni?
I was far away from this county. I was also in primary school.
Sasa I think I was in class 3 or 2. My mom amenipatia nini? 35 shillings. In fact, hiyo note ilikuwa ya Kenyatta. Hiyo note nyingine ilikuwa
shillings.
Alafu hiyo note nyingine ilikuwa ya karatasi. Na kobole kubwa.
5 shillings of a note. 5 shillings.
Kona saba.
No.
Kobole ilikuwa
no 5 shillings note.
Ni ya juzi. Yeah, it was 35 bob. Sasa mimi nimeambiwa go to your uncle anauzanga mtumba umpatie hii. Si mimi nimechukua pesa. Mpaka amenishonea bwana, amenishonea mfuko bwana nauzi bwana.
Nakubeba
pesa hizo. Sasa mimi nimekula vizuri, nimeanza safari bwana. Nimeenda huko West. On the way nimepita hapo Paul's Bakery. Mimi nakwambia sio keki inanukia poa. Na makwiri cake. Na bread crumbs. Kitu imeniambia hebu ingisha mkono kwa mfuko kama hiyo pesa iko. Mimi nimeingisha. Na vile mama aliniambia wewe hii kitu utavuruta hii uzi ukifika huko. Mimi nimevuruta hapo uzi. Nimechukua noti ya kobole. Nimeona nimebai. I don't know it was queen cakes or what. There were so many. Nimenunua ya shilingi sijui nilinunua ya 5 yote. Nilipatiwa karibu paper bag mzima my friend.
Hey.
Sasa the remaining 30 nimeweka mfu. Rafiki zangu wamepita hapo wananiambia bana, tupati yako, you know the way guys talk in Eldoret our sharing. Nipati yako. Nikasema siwapati saa hii, wacha niende nione anko yangu narudi. Now those boys walini persuade wakani insist niwaonjeshe. Nikapendelea kidogo. Now the other guy alijua nilikuwa napenda mpira. Akachukua ball. Akaniambia hii ball ni yako. Twende tukacheze hapa kidogo kwa hiyo. Kumbe they were interested with that.
They were inducing you.
Yeah. Sasa mimi nimeenda.
They were seducing you.
Kuingia uwanja bwana, vijana wamejaa kama ndege. Si tumekula, tumecheza. Kuangalia mfuko hiyo pesa nyingine imepotea bwana. Sasa mimi kwa nyumba ninafikiria nitarudi usiku bwana. Sasa nimeenda nikalala. Madango ameniamsha. Ananiambia wewe ulipelekea kwa 35 shillings ati ndio. Nimeraruliwa coffee bwana. Wewe mtoto naye amekufunza kuongea uongo. Anko yako ameniambia ana hiyo 35 shillings na unajua kuko na sema. Ni kama alienda find out. Sasa mimi nimeenda nimechukua brother yangu. Nasema hiyo pesa tulikula na brother yangu. Brother yangu si ameshikwa masikio. Ati nani mwingine alikula, tunaenda kwa vijana one by one. Wewe tulikula. I remember there's another guy tulikuwa mwitanga Kipchirichiri. Tumeenda kwao. Mama Kipchirichiri amesikia kuhusu hiyo pesa ameshika mdomo. Ati 35 ai.
Because those days 35 shillings was real money, It's like having 1,000 shillings now.
I'm telling you Kipchirichiri amechapwa na mama yake, amechunwa, amelimwa. Sasa mimi kesho yake kwenda shule. Watu wanaanza kuniita 35. It was very, very true. Those were the days anyway. But my mom forgave me.
Good. Have a good day, guys.
Just a minute before we go offline. But then I want to give a special shout out to this mzee called Mr. Kemoli. Kemoli is a very wise man, and you can support him. His articles on Steamage, and also before we go, I want to talk about a powerful application called BitTunes. Have you heard of BitTunes?
Yeah, I know. I'm also
a BitTuner.
I'm a BitTuner.
Yeah, BitTunes is an amazing app for artists. make money
Musicians.
with their music. They earn some bitcoins.
Comedians,
And comedians, even preachers, isn't it?
even preachers.
If but then we can even take this show and put it in audio and try to earn some money. Do you want to give a shout out to anyone you could combine right now? Your chief.
I can't remember any chief, my chief in my area. No, I cannot remember my pastor.
Oh, your pastor.
Yeah,
He's still in the
Yeah.
pulpit,
of course, doing it very well.
binding demons.
Doing it very well, but he's doing it with passion.
Not it's a calling, by the way.
Not
The Kenyans style.
not a means of earning it, as I have seen. In Kenya nowadays, most people are doing pastoral work as a means of employment. It's not supposed to be so. Yeah, it's not supposed to be a means of employment. It's a means of service.
Yeah.
You're serving God, and God Himself will reward you, not people. He can use people to reward you, but now don't agitate for people to
It's
be
called coercing them.
yeah,
Coercing them and I'm twisting them.
and then there is also another way of people are being forced.
Against their will.
They are being threatened. You understand? You understand? You may be a culprit of that. But I warn you, if you are a servant of God, if you are coercing people, threatening them with curses, that's not the gospel we preach. The gospel is supposed to be good news. Yeah, so we preach that good news. Paul said that he preached the good news of the kingdom. So, and Jesus said he was also preaching the good news of the kingdom. That's the gospel we are supposed to preach, not bad news. When you are coercing people and threatening them, you are not preaching the good news. If you find somebody who is lacking transport to their destination house, you give them.
Well,
Yeah, don't become a beho. In a language from the Western language, give me, beho, give me. Become a blessing to someone, financially, socially. Usikuwe mtu ambaye demands. Yeah, I've remembered also. Young people, we are also young. Young people, wherever you are watching us from, become a hand of help to your friends. Don't become demanding. I know you guys, young people, especially men, they cannot help the young girls, young ladies. They want to demand some things from them.
strings attached.
Yeah. If you are to help somebody, help them without strings attached, without conditions. Don't have conditions for helping them. No, help them genuinely. Look for them a job. Look them for a job. Assist them academically. I'm told even in our public institutions, they are using those means. Teachers are using those means. They want to get some interest from young ladies, so that they can help them in their education. It's not supposed to be doing that way. If you are employed to teach those students well, and just
Accountability.
then you are paid for your service. Don't demand this or other things for their service you are offering to these people. So it's important.
Wow, I'm loving this color. It looks so old school. Hey, Bana, you're giving some words of the wise, Bana. Like the ancient know.
We need to get that. You need to get that. You need to get people to understand that. Because nowadays, it's like people have changed, but they are not human anymore. They have become animals. Even animals, they behave well.
Man eat man society.
I don't know which kind of a society we are in. I don't know which wickedness that we entered into people. We need to get to be enlightened by the word of God. We need to be transformed. We need our hearts to be enlightened.
Speak. Wow, man, we need the heart of meat, not the heart of stone. Pesa. You've never seen money being ferried. Okay, we'll get offline kidogo.
Bye guys, bye guys. Have a good day. Have a good day.
Bless you.
Get stuff.
I'll end this now.
Get stuff.